Okay. Well, yeah, he could do that, but yeah, you're right.
He gonna take it, he gonna post them up all day.
Yeah. You don't run them. But then that's the thing, you gotta run too.
Yeah, he can run. Magic can run on the fast break.
Oh yeah, Fred got the classic team. That's what he got. He's gonna fucking pass, man.
Son, the only one that might slow our game up is Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Because the rest of them on a fast break.
Right, you heard?
Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
One, ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow from the gun. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. First and 10 from the 32. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Lee McNeil in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught. Fannin has it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
On first down, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. From the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Escapes the pocket, and they take this in for the score. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut!
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Oh, Matt's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Browns pull that in front further. 13-zip. Goal line formation. A give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smack. And that's no good. I don't know if this snap and hold worked for him. He is not able to knock it through. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back.
Here's Brown. Start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders. That's caught. Here's Crenshaw Judkins. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Is Geno Stone up there to make that play?
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Sanders now on 3rd down. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
To the air on 1st down, Sanders. And a screen pass for Judkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
the cookie. Offense with an enviable spot to be in. 2nd and inches. A give left side. Judkins. Into the secondary past the 40. Into the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
One more time with Judkins. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. That'll be the end of 1 in this AFC North battle. The scoreboard reads 13-0. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's got it. He winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Leading the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here it's ready.
Quick throw right side. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here we go.
It's Burrow from the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Let's get set. Stop.
Now again, it's Brown headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He puts some juice on it deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go.
Now a toss. This is Brown. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Burrow. Oh no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A handoff here to Sampson. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
With a gun, here's Sanders. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Sanders pass.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate?
The Bengals
Just
take
run it.
over 1st and 10
Run it.
at the 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hot.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hot.
Here's Brown again. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down, just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
They've been kept down so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Gun. Hot. Hot.
Brown. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returnable from the 2. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. With Sanders out of the pistol. Gets him on the out route. Short pickup to their own 31. Dax Hill up for the stop.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Crack 60. Crack all 80.
Now Sanders. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offensive line fast. Sanders going to throw here on 1st. One pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just before halftime, you get a timeout taken. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sanders back to throw. Lays out left side and gets it. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Schmidt connects, and that'll make it a 2-score game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Okay, ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Here's Sanders now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Sanders finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
New set of downs from 37. On the give, here's Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule will take some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. And off to Sampson. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay,
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They'll go. It's Sanders. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Come on, ready?
1st and goal, Judkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? It's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Returning it from the 4. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On 1, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go,
Counter play, Brown. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Simply nowhere to go in that counter play, Kate. Backside defenders took away one side, and they overwhelmed the blocking right in the middle.
Burrow from the gun. This is cut downfield by Allen. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Brown will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Romo adds the point after. And the Bengals get it back to within 1 score.
22. Bengals 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
19.
Sanders going to look to throw. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready? Let's go.
1st down, here's Sampson. They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. And once complete, it's Brian outright. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Brown's ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go. Ready, right?
Working inside the red zone. Look at his fullback now. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Handoff now to Judkins. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Come on.
Another one for Judkins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running right with Sampson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To throw now is Sanders. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Schmidt connects. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. He's going to field this out to 2. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 2.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Catch.
From the red zone on 1st. By his running back, Judkins. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Get it.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Go.
2nd down carry for Sampson. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here is Schmidt to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow back to throw. It's his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
65 yards is the gain on the play.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's get set. Shot.
From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kicked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another give to Judkins. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You've got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
10 more yards. He was brought down at the 41-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So the Browns will take this win